Hey there, friends. I'm the only Sir Cracker, and today I've got a pepper review for you. This is number 2. This is a very, very pretty pepper. It's the only one I got off the plant so far this year. If you guys remember watching, I don't think it's up anymore, but if you remember watching one of my videos, I was talking about the dog's tail knocked the pepper plant in half. That is this. It is called a Flaxum pepper. It's got kind of this very pale yellow color. It's kind of turning out, actually the color on the screen is more white. It's a little bit more of a yellowy color, just slightly yellow in comparison to what you actually see on screen. I do apologize. The lighting here in my man den is, well, it's a little dim. And that's mainly because I watch a lot of television and that kind of thing down here. So, but anyways, I just thought I would show you the Flaxum today. And the smell is very potent, very bell pepper, but very, very, very on the sharp side. It's how would I describe that? It's almost a burning of my nose with, I mean, not heat, but a very hot smell to it, but not, it's hard to describe, man. That's the thing with pepper, is they're so hard to describe, smells and tastes and textures. And that's the other thing too. Speaking of texture, I feel this with my fingers. It's got kind of a little lumpy, like sharp kind of feel to it. Like there's little teeny, it almost feels like when you get a splinter. You know, you get a splinter in your hand and you rub your hand over it and you get that real little bump, but it's hard, a hard little bump. That's almost what this feels like. Like hundreds of them. They're all over this pepper. And I don't know if it's just this particular pepper or it's the variety or not, but it is considered a sweet pepper. And I'm looking at the color on it, and it almost looks like it's got very faint vertical or horizontal striping going around it this way, almost like a grain. Not necessarily a color change, but more like a very opaque kind of grain to it. So this is the Flaxum. Now, I don't know, since this is the only one that was on the plant, I don't know if this is a normal size, if this is large for it, small for it. So if I get more, I will do my best to get you updated so you know if it's more or it's less. In size, in color, is still it's kind of a dense. It's still very, very fresh. This is the color that it's supposed to be. It's this is perfect. This is ripe. This is ready to eat. The skin is still very tight and it doesn't look like it's lost any moisture or anything, or it doesn't look like it's dried out. It has a very stiff texture to it. And very, very dense, very, very dense. And the smell is like a green bell pepper, just a little stronger. It's like a bell pepper, but just more potent, a little stronger. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab my trusty knife here. I got a board, we're good. So let me go ahead and cut this up. This is like the worst part of the video right here, is me turning away from you to cut the pepper. So far I'm telling you there's a lot of moisture in it. It's very wet on the inside. Let's see if I can cut this without... Wow, and there's like, I don't think there's any seeds in it. So this is the inside of this piece. And this is the inside of this piece. And look at it. There is absolutely no seeds inside this pepper. Not one. That is so cool. There seems to be a little bit of placenta. Like, there's a little bit of placenta in the middle there. Like down this side. A little bit here towards the back. And then just this little bit that I cut. Again, well, this one has, so there's 4 stripes on the inside of placenta. There are no seeds at all. None. So, and it's very wet. My fingers, you can see the wetness on my fingertips. It's very wet. It's very drippy. Now the inside smells, oh wow, very sweet, very, very different than the outside. Very mild. I can't describe that smell. It doesn't smell hot at all. It's very subtle. Very, very subtle. It's kind of got that pepper smell to it, but it's just very, very subtle. Okay. So, I'm going to test this out here. Take a bite and describe to you what I'm tasting. Very crunchy. There's fruit in there. A subtle fruity kind of flavor. Like a peach kind of fruit. But very subtle. Honestly, if I didn't know it was a pepper, I couldn't tell you this was pepper or not. I'm not tasting any heat. Very moist. Lots and lots of liquid. The skin is very thin. It's got kind of a crunch to it, but it's not hard to chew or very sweet. Not like sugar sweet, but very like pear juice or something very mild, like a pear or like I don't know, something just very, very sweet. I wouldn't say apple because apple's really too sweet for this, but it's very, very sweet. Very mild, no heat to it at all. I'm just gonna eat the whole thing. It's just very good pepper. I would almost cook this raw, or not cook it. There's no point in cooking this. I would cut this up and dice it and add it to anything. Salad. God, a nice green salad would be really good. I mean, it's just so mild. Wow. And like I said, there's no seeds. There's not one seed in this entire thing. I mean, there's nothing in there. It's just flesh. No seed. Which is kind of sad because I'd really like to add this to my grow room. So I will be trying again to clone. Speaking of cloning, I did get, so far it's still alive and it's been 4 days. The last review I did was of a violet sparkle, which had a lot of seeds, but well, about 30 seeds, 25 to 30 seeds. I don't remember the exact number. I counted them, but and I cloned it again, and this time Sorry, I'm being rude. I put it in a double cup and put a Ziploc bag over the top of it and kind of tightened it up a little bit. And it's still alive 4 days later. It's still green. It still looks just like the day I put it in the cup. This is nice. No heat at all. It doesn't taste like a bell pepper. Like I said, I wouldn't know I was eating a pepper if I didn't just eat a pepper. You know what I mean? Wow, that is very good. It's very child friendly. Very, very good. A scale to 1 to 10, 1 being horrible, 10 being amazing. Well, it didn't have a whole lot of flavor. It was very subtle. So it's going to be a little lower on my scale, I think. But it wasn't heat. There was no heat to it. So I'm going to say this is probably a 7 on my scale. 1 being hot and horrible and Carolina Reaper, gross, icky, yuck. I don't even think I want to even try the Carolina, but I'm... No promises. And 10 being full of flavor and sweet and delicious and all around you just want to just eat a handful. And that was close. I gave it a 7. I might even give that a 7.5. I'm going to give that a 7.5. That was a good pepper. I'm feeling a little bit of something on the middle of my tongue. But it's not heat. There is something there. It's not heat. It's very strange. Interesting. Yeah, the Flaxum. Very nice pepper. I kind of like that. I will definitely have to do everything in my power to add that one to the makeshift grow room. I keep calling it that. If you have any idea what to call my pepper shrine or my grow room, definitely leave the comments down below. Tell me what you think. If you like my Deadpool shirt, give me a thumbs up. Like always, if you have any ideas, questions, suggestions, comments, definitely there's a section down below. Leave all that information. That would be wonderful and greatly appreciated. Of course, subscribe, share my videos with friends, family, and anyone and everyone who think that would be interested in watching me and my garden. There is also a Facebook page, so if you go to Facebook and type in Sir Cracker's Garden, you will find a group there of people that just love to grow in their garden. And my big thing with YouTube is I like sharing my videos with you because it's kind of like a companionship. The problem with being here in America is it's very difficult for us to be friends with, your neighbor across the way and bounce ideas off of them. So with YouTube, it's quite nice because you kind of got that companionship, that friendship to be able to bounce ideas and things off of each other. So, all right, well, I'm the only Sir Cracker. You guys have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.